Carving a new path can be incredibly lonely because you're forced to walk in front with no one beside you. The only people that are going to walk with you are the people that are willing to only walk behind you, because that's what it is to be a leader. To be a leader is to be the person that walks in front. But when you choose to walk in front, not even out of your own choice, but just because no one else will walk beside you, because the path that you're walking is such a difficult path, and you are forced to be the one to first set the example for that path, then there's going to be a lot of times you're going to think to yourself, what is the next direction? What is the next decision? Because there's no one to tell you, there's no one to follow. And that is a beautiful path, but also a scary path, because it's a path that sometimes you can get lost on, and sometimes you feel like giving up when walking it, because no one wants to walk alone, no one wants to be alone, but you force yourself into solitude, you force yourself into loneliness by walking that path. But it's the only path that will truly lead you to something that is new, and something that is outside of the current paradigms that have already been created. And when you look at the society with disgust, it literally makes you want to vomit. And then you're forced in a position to either stay or to leave. And then once you leave, to be alone for a while. But you attract what you are if you give yourself enough time. And when you're becoming somebody and something new, you're gonna have to give yourself time for the people that are behind you to catch up, or for people that are inspired, that are ahead of you, to see, damn, this dude, he's like actually inspiring, and we want to walk with him. But I don't know. It's just how I feel right now, man. I feel that I'm in a position where I have a lot of people around me that love me, but I still feel so lonely. And not even on the depressing shit. I just feel alone, as in, like, I know no one's gonna do the work that I have to do. And that there's no one that can push me but myself. Because I can't really look up to anybody. Not even on no arrogant shit. Like, I look every direction for inspiration, for things of like what I don't want to be, and also things that I think that are virtuous in other people. But I've hit this point where I have differentiated myself to such a different position that the only people I can really look up to are people on the internet that are way bigger than me, so I can't really even communicate with them because I haven't achieved the level of success that they have yet. But I'm in this point where I don't have anything in common with the people that I'm around for the most part, because I don't do the things that the normal average person in this society does, and I'm not into the things that the normal average person in this society's into. Like, every single person that I'm around, I'm leading them down the path of learning to love themselves, learning to understand themselves, learning psychology, learning philosophy, getting to a position where they can cut off their vices. But is just, I haven't got anybody directly within my vicinity to get to that same level yet, no matter how much I've tried to spread the word, man. I'm just trying to become the man that I wish to see in the mirror, and I'm getting closer to that every single day. But that man is a man that not many men are willing to work to stand next to or to be like. They just would want to be in a position to be protected or guided, but always stay in a position where they're like under because they don't want to take that leadership role, because leadership is scary. A lot of people think they want to lead, but they don't really want to lead. Like, you give them the thing, you know, like you have all this shit, be like, okay, lead. And they're like, oh, never mind, I don't want to do that shit. Because there's like a lot of pressure behind that shit. There's a lot of very hard to continue forward because I'm creating something that I've never created before and no one around me has ever created before either. I just have to believe that it's possible, and absolute faith with really no results showing too much yet, other than like the results that I can see from like working and stuff out, and like the results I can tell from my mind. Like, I'm a smarter person, my voice is deeper, like I have made results, but it's like I still haven't got to where I'm trying to go, and I know that I'm a pretty far away from it. But I just gotta believe I can make it, because if I don't believe, then I'll never get there, because I'll never continue to even try. And I would rather die than give up at this point, because then I'll just go back to who I used to be. And that shit is not what I want, bro. Peace.